What's up, everybody? This is Dan Zav, and today I am back with another video. And if you guys don't notice already, this is a pretty crazy box, like really crazy box. And surprisingly, this is a shoe that I didn't even know too much about, that I didn't really know about. Like, I've heard of the shoe, I just didn't hear about this collaboration. And the shoe came out 2 or 3 years ago. Um, but courtesy of my friend Rick, my brother, one of my best friends, um, and my parents, and some money that I got from selling some shoes, I was able to purchase these shoes. So big thank you to my parents and to Rick. Um, it's amazing that I was able to get this shoe. Um, and the funny thing is, I had a budget of X amount of dollars, and I was trying to go within the budget, so I searched up this shoe. It's the Nike Air Maestro, Nike Air Maestro 2 to be exact. And for those that don't know, it's something I learned about also. Um, it's a shoe that Scottie Pippen wore, I believe, during the 94-95 season, before Jordan came back out of retirement and went on the second three-peat. But it's a shoe that Pippen wore during that time, and obviously they didn't make the playoffs. Oh, I think they did. I'm not too sure. I don't remember too much, but they didn't win. We'll say they didn't win the NBA Finals. They didn't win a championship title that year, and I thought it was really interesting, especially the choice of color, because that color also has a lot of meaning to me, for a reason I'll explain in the video later. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. And what I thought was surprising also was that this box was for a Pippen shoe. I mean, you see the 33, Pippen's number. And what I thought was crazy was it had this cheetah print right here, or leopard. I can't tell which is which. Then you got the zebra print right here. And I thought it was crazy because you would think this would be on a Dennis Rodman shoe, but I guess that makes me appreciate the shoe a bit more, because it's on a Pippen shoe, and he's probably one of the greatest players I think in history. Obviously, he's not the greatest, he's not the GOAT, but he's one of the all-time greats. He's a legend. So either way, without further ado, let me go ahead and show you guys the rest of the box and who the collaboration is. So to start off, you see the Nike, you see the Kith right here. It's a collaboration with Kith. It's a store over in New York. You see the Kith and Kith right here. And what the cool thing they did is they changed the flight logo from the flight to Kith. So that's really cool. And what I did like about this box is it's a magnetic lid. So like it literally flips up, and then you got your paper. Nothing crazy. I mean, the shoes came with spare laces. It's purple laces. It's a slightly lighter shade of purple than what's already on them, because that's more like kind of like a lavender type purple. And the one that they have on there is like a grape purple, kind of. Not as light as a grape purple, but a darker purple. But yeah, let me put the box aside, and let's go ahead and show you guys the shoe. So, like I was saying, it is a Kith collaboration. So you got the Kith right there, pretty cool. You got the Kith right there on the heel, really nice touch. And Kith is, like I said, a store over in New York, and it's a brand started by Ronnie Fogg, and I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. An interesting last name, but it's probably one of the most popular streetwear stores, or just stores in general now. And Kith has done collaborations with Asics, with Nike. Let me try to think what else. I don't know why I think they did it with Adidas too, if I'm not mistaken. What they've done with a bunch of different shoe brands, a bunch of different clothing brands. It's really cool. And obviously you guys see the shoe, pretty pretty out there. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just purple. Um, but no, it's a really cool shoe, and I like it because it's a retro shoe. And the cool thing about shoes like this is, I was born in '99, so that's and towards the end of '99 also. So that's when like this style of shoe was already going out, and when a lot of the greats, a lot of those players from the '90s, from the '80s, that played in the '90s also were starting to retire or going on their last seasons in the NBA, going into the 2000s. And so I thought this was a really, really interesting shoe. Um, I thought it was a very nice shoe. One of my dream shoes is a Nike Air Command Force. Um, and this was something that reminded me of that just because, it's a bit bulkier on the bulky side. Um, it feels a little bit bulky, and it's a shoe that takes me back to a time period, a time place that I wasn't a part of. Although I was born in the '90s, I really grew up, in the 2000s, the 2010s. You know, I'm 20 right now, so I'll be 21 this year. I didn't experience the '90s like a lot of the '90s kids did. So this is cool because it takes me back to the '90s and back to a time where everything was real colorful. The Nike shoes are really bulky, and they had this very cool cool feel to them and everything. And the cool thing about these also is I picked them up from Flight Club. So you guys see the Flight Club tag? It's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean it's a pretty cool shoe overall. As far as the materials go, they are like suede. It's a full suede build, and that's what I really like. It does have air, I believe, in the heel. I'm not sure about the forefoot, but it is pretty cool. I do like that. It is definitely comfortable. It reminds me a lot of the Jordan 8, and I know I showed you guys in my last video my pair of OVO Jordan 8s. It's pretty similar in that aspect. Like it feels the same. It does have an internal boot system, which is really nice. And on the inside of the shoes, I know you guys probably can't see it too well, but it shows like, I don't know if you can see it. It shows all of Pippen's like achievements and everything. So I thought that was really cool. Like it says how many times like he's gotten awards. Like he's a Hall of Fame inductee. He's a playoff steals leader. It says 10-time All Defense, 10-time All Defense. I can't even see that, but it's pretty cool. It just has like a bunch of the different achievements, and it does have a leather insole, which is very premium, especially for this type of shoe, this type of collaboration. But yeah, it is pretty cool. Materials wise, I think this is probably one of the best quality shoes that I have. As far as the quality control on these, I would say decent. There are glue stains on it, and that's the thing that I don't like about suede too much, is if there are glue stains, they are noticeable. Like you could probably see some of those like right there. There's a couple of glue stains like right here. So it's definitely interesting to say the least. But yeah, as far as the materials go, like I was saying, all suede build, very, very nice. They do have that like grain to them, the little short hair to it. So that makes it really, really nice. And just the different shades of purple they used. They used, I believe, like 3 or 4 different shades of purple. And it's very nice because it gives it kind of like a monotone look. But when you look closer, there's also the little details of the different types of purple. And a really cool thing about it also is on the zipper, because they do have a zipper, which makes it so much easier to lace. It says, "Just do it" on one. And then on this one right here, it says "Just Us," which I think is a very, very cool touch. And yeah, this does, have those little details that are very, very nice to look at. Very, very nice to see, especially in a shoe like this. It does, with the internal booty system, it does have the little straps. And that's cool because it makes it look like a high top. I mean, it's like a mid top, high top, but it makes it look even taller, which kind of offsets the bulkiness, which I really like. And then the lacing is asymmetrical lacing, and I really like that too, just because it gives it a very nice shape, a very nice style to it, a different style. And I know this type of shoe, just the regular one, non-Kith collaboration, also has the asymmetrical lacing, and it also has the little swoosh right here. So yeah, I thought this was a really cool shoe. They even included the Kith branding right here on the eglets, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys this little quick review um, of this shoe that I think is probably one of my favorite pickups of the year. And the reason I also like the purple colorway instead of the red and black is for epilepsy awareness. The flag is, or the little ribbon is purple, and being someone that had it, I thought it was a really cool thing to wear, cool thing to buy, because it's me. You know, it shows my personality, shows something that not a lot of people know, or that, you know, is not as common. But yeah, I just thought I would go ahead and show you guys this shoe. And you know, like always, thank you for watching the video. You know, if you have any criticisms, just go ahead and let me know. I want to try to get better at thumbnails, that way, you know, you guys can see what to expect on the videos before you guys click on it. And I also want to try to upgrade my equipment, so if you guys have any suggestions, just go ahead and drop it down in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next video.